Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Guys,
I know you've been a little under the weather and you're still recovering, and we are on day 8 of our
we are
Christmas.
day 8. Yes,
It's
day
next
8
to the
of
last
Christmas
day
in
of
July.
this, and we're talked out.
We're a little talked out, but it has been so much fun,
Yeah.
guys. We've had so much fun popping in with you live every day, talking about some of our great products, talking about our specials. We're super excited about. I'm super excited that Christmas is coming. I'm starting
This is
to
Melody's like jam. Like the whole reason we did all of this is because Melody's obsessed with Christmas. Let's be honest.
I am. I'm obsessed. This is the thing, and there's a line for me. Like I'm obsessed with Christmas decorating. I'm not super obsessed with the actual day of Christmas because I loved it when my kids were little, but now they like want to have lives of their own. So sometimes I see them and sometimes they don't, and they're not all there at the same time
Not
anymore.
the same.
That part is not the same for me anymore. And my mom passed a year ago, so that part is not the same for me anymore. She loved my Christmas decorating. She would be so cute, even with her Alzheimer's. Before she passed, she would come upstairs and she would look at all the trees and just sit. I would find her just sitting in some of the rooms that had trees and just like looking at them. So it was.
And you have how many trees?
So last year I did 12. This year the plan is 17.
Oh my word! That's a big jump.
Well, keeping in mind,
are they on the roof?
No, keeping in mind that when I do like anything from like 3 to 4 feet, I count as a tree. If it's like a foot or smaller, I don't count it as a tree. Like my little Christmas in July, this little tree, when it's out, I don't count this one. But
if you actually like decorate it, have to fluff it, have to set it like there's pieces, you have to put ornaments on it and all of that. Like that's a tree, whether it's a 4-foot tree or 8-foot tree. And Melody, I'm getting a little bit of static on your mic today for some reason. I'm not sure why.
I don't know.
Make sure it's plugged in all the way. But anyway, so Melody's super obsessed with Christmas. I mean, how can we not be? It's a lot of fun. And so an opportunity to celebrate it in the summer months when it's so hot.
Yeah.
We just want to think about all things cooling off and having a little fun. And so we've done, if you're new here, if you're catching day 8, we're doing one more day tomorrow and to wrap up the end of July. And, you know, if you've missed any of it, that's okay. Don't worry, because every deal that we've launched each single day that we've been doing our Christmas in July series, it's still live. So we release a new one every day. But once we release it, it continues through the whole thing. So I'm actually going to show you on our website where you can find all of this stuff. So if you go to Cutterpillar.com, and I'm going to click on the main landing page of our website, this whole banner right here at the top, you're just going to click anywhere on there and it's going to take you to this page. And this is all things Christmas in July. And up here at the very top, it's not too late. It's not too late, even today, to register for a surprise giveaway. We do different giveaways every day. Not every day. Sometimes we've done it. Sometimes we haven't. It's kind of been hit or miss. But we've given away quite a few of themes throughout the Christmas in July series. And if you want to be entered into one of those giveaways to have a chance to get something for free, all you have to do is put in your name and email. It's so simple right there. But if you scroll down, you'll see that this is where we have all of our daily deals that are being listed. So as you are catching up, maybe you missed a couple of days, you can go right back to here and see the deal for each day. If you click on it, it'll take you straight to it and you'll be able to add these to your cart and get them for a good deal. So you can learn all about it. And you can also go back and watch the replay. Yeah. So if you scroll down just a little bit further, here's where you can watch the replay from all of our previous lives. So if you missed it, maybe it's a product you hadn't seen demonstrated before. Melody, myself, Nathan, several of us have come in and kind of done different demonstrations each day for different products. So you can learn about it and decide if it's the right one for you. Yes. Don't forget, all orders over $98 ship for free. And we're doing a cool thing. So our products are discounted each day for something different. And then if you add the code HOLIDAY, you get an extra 15% off that daily deal. Yes. But secret, if you didn't know, that code works on things that aren't being discounted on our website. So you can get 15% off that accessory. Maybe you want to add magnets to go with one of your light boards you're getting. You can get 15% off those magnets. So even if it's not something that's marked down on the website, you can still use that code to get 50% off Cutterpillar products. So just wanted to run through that real quick. We've got a different deal every single day. Once it's live, it stays live for the remainder of our Christmas in July series.
Yes, and it goes through the end of the month, through the 31st, so you are good to do that. I know we've had some fun with people like stocking up their carts,
Yeah.
waiting to see
What the next deal is.
the next deal is, which is so cute. And we love that very much. But like Bethany said, like there's limited quantities on some of this stuff. So if you see the thing and you hit that shipping threshold, by all means grab it because you can add something later.
Yeah.
But we're getting close to the end of our Christmas in July. This is day 8.
We have one more day.
One more day. So
I can't believe July is almost over. It's almost August. That's just
I
wild to me. I feel like it should still be like March.
I do
I don't
too.
know.
I feel like maybe the summer should be just starting instead of coming to the last
Yeah,
month of
like,
it. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. This year's been weird.
Yeah.
It's been a weird year.
The reason I think it's been weird I think I'm going to speak for both of us, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the reason that it's so weird is because we've been doing our live virtual events every few months. We did our first handmade collective back in March.
I lose a lot.
You lose all sense of time when you do that. Because as soon as that was over, we started working on the one we had in June. And as soon as the one in June was over, we started working on the one that's coming up in September. And so because of that, we never really know what day it is because we're working so far ahead on those kinds of things that, you kind of lose all sense of reality of time and stuff. But that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's great to stay busy and we're grateful. But at the same time, I do feel like I kind of go into a hole when I get into crunch time for those events. And then once the event's over, I'm like, where am I? What happened?
When it's like a whole month went by, right?
I know.
A whole month went by while we're down in crunch time, getting it all finalized and doing it and all that stuff. It's like the whole month goes by, and then we're like, oh, okay, it's July now. You know,
what is happening? Where am I?
That's what happened. So that brings us to you might have guessed what our special is today by what's
it is scrolling across the bottom of the screen.
And it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. So today, you guys.
No surprise. We're out of surprises. Here it is.
Yeah, we're tired of surprises. We can't do it again. Flex accessory kits, either with a light or without a light. And we're going to go over all of that in just a minute. But either with a light or without a light are 10% off on the website right now. And then you can add that coupon code HOLIDAY for an extra 15% off, which brings it almost to 25% off. Like, that's pretty great.
It's amazing. And this is a newer product that we just launched. So like, we don't normally put brand new products on sale that often, unless they've been around for a little while. And you guys are loving it and eating it up. And we love that. But I mean, we were like, okay, well, we're doing 9 days of sales. We got to throw it in there one of those days. So
we do, because it's a thing that when we first started talking about doing it, I was not sold on it. I was like, what do we need all that for? Like, what do we need?
And I was like, give me all the gadgets.
and it has turned into one of my very favorite things. It's such a great thing. It was, I mean, well, let's just get into it. Let's just talk about it.
It's a Flex accessory kit. So first of all, maybe if you're new here and you don't know what this accessory kit is, it all stems from our very popular Flex light. So I kind of want to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see these. Look, now we're really zoomed in.
Well, we're zoomed in now.
These are our Flex lights. They come with a cradle that looks like this, and it has Velcro in the back, and then the other side of the Velcro can stick to your sewing machine, and you can put this anywhere on your sewing machine, and you put this into the cradle, and then it pops. Melody's got a sewing machine right there handy, and you can bend it and turn it and put it whichever way you want, and it adds extra light to your machine. A lot of machines don't have the best lighting, or if they do, it's all under like that neck, that sewing arm space. And so if you're trying to see beyond the needle plate or be able to see to thread your needle better or anything like that, sometimes you just need a little extra light, whether it's our eyes, I wear glasses myself. So whether it's your eyes are just kind of tired, or maybe your machine just doesn't have a good light, or you're working in a darker space, and you're not in a well-lit studio like her and I are right now, you do need some extra light. But we have found that people were getting very creative in different ways that they could use their Flex light beyond the sewing machine, which we love to see all of that, by the way. We love to see how you take our product and make it work for you in so many other ways. I mean, people are using these to like find things in tight little crevices, maybe down in their car when when the phone falls between the seat and the console and you're trying to find it. I mean, very helpful for that. I mean, Melody just went to the Backstreet Boys concert, and she's over here party. She's not draining her battery on her phone to take all the videos. She's using this as her light at the concert. Like, why not?
Why not?
So there's so many ways that you can use this. Missy with the little green bean, she cracked me up. Before we came out with this accessory kit, she was doing like trim painting in her kitchen that she renovated, and she needed a light, but she didn't have like a headlamp. So she put it on her head and used a claw clip, and then had this pointed up, and so she could see what she was doing. I was like, well, that was genius, but you look goofy. And she is a hoot and a half. And so she was so funny with it. So again, it got us thinking, like, how can we take this Flex Light and make it accessible for other things besides on your sewing machine? And that's where all of these accessories come into play. So I am going to switch over to my overhead camera.
Let me show you. So you can get the Flex accessory kit. If you already have a Flex Light, you can get the Flex accessory kit, and we're going to go through all of the individual things that comes with that kit. So you can get that. If you do not already have a Flex Light, or if you want an extra Flex Light, Bethany always talks about how she's got several of them, because then one's always charging and you don't lose anything.
You guys know I'm notorious for forgetting to put things back on the charger when I'm done using it, and things will die. So when one of my Flex Lights die, I have like 2 other on standby.
Right.
So
there is a kit. There is a kit that also comes with a light. So you have those 2 options. So you can, if you don't already have a Flex Light, you can do this one. If you want an extra Flex Light, you can do this one. If you already have a Flex Light and you don't want another one, you can get just the accessory kit. So both of them
I will
are
say,
available.
Melody, we've noticed that most people are getting the accessory kit with the extra
with
Flex
an extra
light.
Yeah.
Because even if they don't need it because they just have one machine or whatever, they find that they maybe they're giving it to a sewing friend, a crafting friend, or maybe their partner, their spouse, whoever. Maybe they want it for their Flex Light keeps getting stolen, and used by their spouse in the wood shop or in the garage or whatever, working on cars or whatever, because it's great for so many things. So it doesn't hurt to have an extra. And let's talk about some of these accessories and how it takes our Flex Light to the next level.
Yeah. So first of all, it comes with this little base. Bethany is close up on the base right there. So it comes with this little base where all of the extra pieces are there. You can slide that light into the end of the base, and you can charge it from the base, right? So you can plug this in and it can be charging from the base. Now, while
what you're saying is I don't have an excuse to not be charging.
You don't have an excuse anymore.
Yeah, no, now, I usually leave one of them plugged into this for sure.
Yes. So you can plug that right into your base. And while it's in its base, it can be a little table lamp, you guys. You can for whatever you're doing. I use it like this now. I talk about all the time how I build Legos with my grandson on our light boards because I can see what I'm doing so much better. But when this is on the base, I can set it right here and I can read the little books easier.
You know what I do? I use it when I do my own nails.
When you do your nails, all those things.
Yeah, and I want a spotlight on my nails. Don't look too closely. I need to redo them. But yeah, this has been very helpful because then I don't have to have a big bright light.
Yes, yeah. So that's step number 1. Now I'm going to jump around on the base a little bit because step number 2, our second thing, is this little clip. So you can slide your light into this little clip. And the thing, this is the thing that Missy needed when she was doing her painting, because you can clip this onto anything. Imagine clipping this onto your baseball cap when you're working on painting, right? But technically what it's for is to clip onto your embroidery hoop, right? So while you're stitching on your hoop, you can add that extra light. You can also stick it on, if you paint on canvas, you can clip it onto that. You can clip it onto a book like Bethany is showing you right there. So you can clip this onto any extra things, right? We're making the light portable now, right? You can bring it with you to whatever project you're working on because you can clip that onto whatever you're doing, which is so great. I love it so much. I've been doing some hand sewing lately, and I love that I can clip it onto the hoop that I'm working on. Now,
like this part right here, when it's a padded clip.
Yes.
So and both ends are padded, and it's got a little bend here, so it gives you a little more reach. So if you've got something bulky or thick that you want to clip it to, you can. Like she used on a canvas or a hoop, I used on a book. So don't be worried. Like, it's going to keep, my books that I love, it's going to keep the pages nice and safe because it's got nice padding here as well.
Yes. Yes. Now, if you can't see what you're working on super well, I'm going to turn my light down a little bit. That's super bright.
I know it gets so bright, it's hard to see on camera.
Yeah. So there's 3 different levels. I think we mentioned that, but you can adjust the light settings however you want. But it comes with this little magnifier. So you can stick your little magnifier on the end of that light so you can see, right? So you've got the light and the magnifier. So that will magnify what you're working on. Look at that. There's 2 different magnification levels in it, and you can see better what you're doing that way as well, which is so, like, that has been so helpful as my eyes are getting worse and worse as I age.
Right.
It's so great. So it's great when you're reading. It's great when you stick it to your hoop. It's great when you stick it on your painting, whatever you need to stick it on. That extra magnification is a phenomenal piece, like way
Or
better
even
than I
just to
thought.
like thread the needle on your machine. Not everybody has an automatic needle threader.
Yes.
Or, you know, it's just really hard to see, or maybe that needle threader doesn't work anymore. So having a magnifier like this and that light being right there in front of it, you can see so well to thread that needle, to pick that tiny stitch out, any detailed specific work. This is really helpful.
It is. It's so fantastic for that. Now, but wait, there's more. There's another piece that is so cool. So we have another cradle. We like to call these cradles. So we have the original cradle with the Velcro that comes with the light. We have the clip-on cradle, and now we have this extra magnet cradle. So this little magnet cradle has 2 little holes on the top, and I'm going to show you what that's for in just a second. And then it has magnets down the bottom, and we're going to show you what that's for in just a second. So there's 3 super strong magnets across the back, and then it has these 2 little holes. Now, the other thing that comes with your kit is this lanyard right here. So you can probably guess what you're going to be able to do with this, but it has 2 little hooks on the end of the lanyard, and you can hook it to this little cradle, and then you can wear your light. Guys, this has been so great to wear your light. So you can wear your light. Now, we did find that when you're wearing your light, it's a little bit heavy and it gets a little floppy, right, when you're doing that. So we have this extra piece right here that Bethany's showing you right there. We have this little disc, which takes a little explaining, so let me show you what it is. So you've got your lanyard. You've also got an extra piece of lanyard, right, that has a little hook on the end of it and a little black tab on the one side. So you've got this little extra hook. So you take this little black tab and you stick it into the little black tab on the end of this disc. And then you take this hook, and there's an extra ring on your lanyard. So you take that and you hook it on there. Okay. So then it's kind of dangling separate.
Lose this. It keeps it all together.
Yes, it's kind of dangling separate, right? So this is a strong magnet here. We talked about how there's magnets on the back of this light. So what you do is you take your little disc and you slide it in your shirt. And then now this will magnetize right to your shirt. Now, do you have to hook it to the lanyard? No, you can just slide that disc up in your shirt and that's fine. But look, it doesn't.
That's what I typically do.
That's what Bethany does. But it doesn't flop around anymore.
It's not going to flop around, and you can actually use these 2 pieces right here on your shirt without even using the lanyard if you want. You can eliminate the whole lanyard if you want and just have this on the front of your shirt and this on the inside of your shirt. And by the way, there's a nice little foam padding on the back, so this is not going to be cold or uncomfortable on your skin. And it also doubles as a little base.
Yes.
For another way to use a light. So it's sitting on the table and it's grippy. So it's not
going to because of that little foam on the back, it keeps it from slipping around. So we just took that flex light that you attach to your sewing machine with a piece of Velcro, which is so handy and is one of our best selling products. And now we have added a clip to it, a magnifier to it. Now you can wear it. You can wear it in multiple different ways. And now you can use it for so many other things.
Even a tabletop. I mean, you can use a tabletop with this. You can use a tabletop with the base.
Yep.
And you now have a place to store all your accessories and charge it at the same time.
Yes.
So once it's plugged into this base and the base is plugged into the charger, then you can charge it and everything's in one place and you don't lose any of it. So I love how this came out. This is so fun.
And again, like I wasn't sure about it at first. I was like, why do we need all these things? But I use it now all the time.
Yeah.
I use it for so many things now. Add that magnifier to the end of it whenever you need a little bit more magnification, right? Or set it on the table, wear it, don't wear it, clip it, magnify it, like so many, many things. And guys, this is one of our favorite products. It is selling like hotcakes. It's mentioned earlier, it's been surprising how like we've been selling more of the accessory kits with an additional light than we have without.
Yeah.
Originally, we made it because we've sold so many of our flex lights out there that if you already have a flex light, you can get the kit that doesn't have the light included. But if you want an extra light, we also have a flex accessory kit with a light included, either one.
And honestly, you can't go wrong with having an extra light. And I think it just proves how many people love their flex lights when they're like, I'm just going to get an extra one.
Yeah.
Because I can never be without.
Yes.
So when one dies, another one, it gets put on the charger and then they've got one ready to go. So you can just rotate it out of this charger right here between your two lights. I think I have a few. I have a few lights where I think I have, here's 1, 2, 3 lights.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad about it.
No, I think it's a great thing.
If you're like me, you have more than one sewing machine. I think I have, you can also add extra of these Velcro cradles. We have extra sets of these that you can put separately. And
we have those, we have the extra cradles available with an extra light.
It's super static. Can I mute you for just a second?
Yeah.
While you adjust it? Okay. So these extra cradles that come with one of the lights that you can get, I actually have one stuck to just about every one of my sewing machines. So I leave this on the sewing machine. I just take my light from machine to machine. So if you're like me and you have more than one machine, it's always nice to have those. And then you can use all these other accessories and that we have that we just went through for so many different reasons. I honestly think this hands-free one with the magnet is one of the ones I use the most because I like to do crochet and I like to sit in bed and do it, or I like to read a book, but I don't want to like have the bright light on next to the bed. And I need to be able to see better, especially with some of those tiny little loops that I'm making with crochet. So having a light that I can wear that allows me to be hands-free, but is giving me controlled light, and it's going to last a really long time, and I can adjust the brightness. It's just so nice to have. Once you go flex light, it's hard to go back. Isn't that right, Melanie?
That is right. Do you hear me better now?
I do.
Okay.
You were just getting a little hot and spicy over there.
I switched to a different mic pack, so maybe this one will work a little bit better.
It's all good. It's just, it happens. And when you're in the studio, you don't hear it.
Right.
So
yeah, I didn't hear it.
It's totally fine.
So let me get rid of that one.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, today is day 8 of our Christmas in July. We just went through the whole Flex Light accessory kit that is now available, and it's on sale. And as I have scrolling across the bottom of the screen, it is today's special. It is live today. It'll be live through tomorrow. So this is a short-lived special. The Flex Light accessory kit is already marked down 10% on our website as of today. But if you add the code HOLIDAY, you'll get an extra 15% off on top of that. By the way, that holiday code works on all of our Caterpillar products on our website. So if you want to add the Flex accessory kit and maybe a few other little goodies, this is the time to do it. Don't forget, all orders over $98 ship for free.
There is a bundle. There's a bundle on our website. If you guys look under, just search for Flex. There's a bundle on our website that has the Flex accessory kit with a light. It basically has what Bethany just showed you that she has at her house. It has the Flex accessory kit with a light. It has a regular Flex light. It also has an extra Flex light with extra cradles.
This one right here. It's
that one right there.
Light accessory bundle.
Yeah, it's a little. There's a little bit of a discount on it right now. You can also add that code HOLIDAY.
Yeah,
you can get an extra discount on that. But if you are looking to get a bunch of lights like Bethany has, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
This one is 3 lights. So you're going to get the Flex accessory kit with light, with everything we just demoed and showed you. You're going to get another single Flex accessory or Flex light. Sorry, you're going to get a single Flex light. And then you're going to get a Flex light with extra cradles.
Yep.
So, and by the way, all of our Flex lights come with one cradle.
One. Yeah.
So
you'll end up with 5 cradles. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
My goodness, 5 cradles where you can Velcro them wherever you need your lights.
The Velcro one, yes.
Yeah, 3 lights plus the
and all of these other accessories.
Yeah.
Like that's the ultimate well-lit experience in your sewing room. So I just wanted to point that out, that this is everything that you see here in this bundle is what I personally have sitting right here on my table that you guys saw. And you cannot go wrong I don't, what you didn't see was all my extra cradles because they're stuck to my machines. So
Right. Well,
as
that's
soon as I sit down, I have one. And I don't know if you guys do this. I'm going to call myself out for just a second, but I have this cup of random tools. And it's tools that I always kind of reach for. And I like it in a cup because I can just drop this like into my bag when I go to sewing club, and everything that I need is like right here. And what's funny is I always have a flex light in here. So there's always a flex light in here. So no matter which machine I'm taking somewhere, I know I'm going to have a flex light, and I can just pop it on my machine because my machines all have cradles stuck to them. So again, like I have one that's always in the cup, and then I have a couple others that are floating around, and there's always one charging on my charging station here. So and you can charge them straight on the base, by the way, individually, or on the charging base with all the accessories. So again,
either way, you can
cannot go wrong. And I love this whole. I was just saying, like when you were fixing your microphone, I like to be hands free,
right?
And I like to crochet. I kind of got into it last year and made a little puppy dog for when my nephew was born, and now I have a niece that's coming soon, and I have to make her a little crochet stuffy. And so to be able to sit here and be hands free and crochet is amazing, and I don't have to worry about it moving around, and I'm not even using the lanyard.
Right. You don't have to. Like the magnets are so strong, you don't have to use the lanyard. You can, but you really don't have to use it. You can just use that disc, and that disc, the magnets on each of those will hold together so well that you don't really have to use the lanyard. If you don't want to, you can. And it's totally fine to do. But
and I don't usually wear it like this low. I usually put it up a little higher, but I have a microphone, so I didn't want to bump it. I will say the lanyard, if you've got a loose shirt on, it'll still kind of wiggle around. So the lanyard will add a little extra stability. But again, if you are wearing more fitted shirt or you're, a heavier shirt, it'll be fine. But this will work through like a sweatshirt even. Like it doesn't matter.
It does. It'll work through a sweatshirt. It'll work through all that because those magnets are so strong.
Yeah.
It's like I said, guys, it was an item that I was like, what do we need that for? And now I use it all the time.
All the time.
All the time. It's
you can't
the best
go wrong with it.
You can't. It's the best little thing. So go to Cutterpillar.com. Again, for our Christmas in July, tomorrow's our last day, right? Tomorrow's
Are you guys as sad as us? I know Melody's already grieving Christmas, and it's just Christmas in July.
I know. I'm grieving it a little bit. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I need to put more trees up. Maybe I need to go buy more trees. I don't know.
But tomorrow we are going to be live earlier in the day. We're going to be live at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. So you'll have an earlier moment in the day to kind of catch up with us, check in, go over all of the promos that we've had throughout the entire 9 days of our Christmas and July specials. So just know, like, we're going to kick off the morning early. If you're not getting notifications about all of these things, you should definitely join our newsletter email list. And you can do that by going to Cutterpillar.com, scrolling all the way to the bottom in the right-hand corner. There's a place to sign up for our newsletter. Also, joining our Facebook group, the Cutterpillar Creations Hub, we post all about what we're doing and what we have going on over there. And I think nope, there it is. Cutterpillar Creations Hub. So go over to Facebook, search for that, ask to join. I'll approve you. I approve everybody that's joined. We've got, 700 and something people in there. And it's such a fun, creative group. They share how they're using their products. They share things that they're making. We just finished a sew along with Riley Blake, and people have been posting their blocks in there, and we're cheering and supporting each other. And it's just a really fun, safe space. And so if you're looking for like-minded people who like to craft and create and sew and quilt and all those fun things, go hang out with us over there. So we post about stuff there too. Following us on Instagram and Facebook is another great way to kind of be in the know. We usually post in the moment of what's happening each day over there. But if you want to get a little heads up and get reminders if you might have missed something, our email list is probably the best way to do that.
It is.
And you'll get all the links to everything really easily, so you don't miss anything. And of course, if I can ask for one favor, just a one-click favor, it's if you're watching on YouTube, go subscribe to our channel if you're not already. If you're watching on Facebook, hit that follow button if you're not already. And that alone will make sure you're not missing too much as well. So we appreciate all of you continuing to support us in those ways. Melody, are we going to give away a Flex accessory kit today?
We are going to give away a Flex accessory kit today, you guys. Yay! We are giving away a Flex accessory kit. That's the other thing. Like, there's one more day. We're going to be live tomorrow. We're going to go through all of our stuff, and we'll give more stuff away tomorrow. So if you have not yet registered for our giveaways, you still can do that. If you go to Caterpillar.com, you can register for our giveaways, and you will be in the drawing for the giveaways tomorrow as well. So we've been kind of doing them randomly. We've been kind of doing a surprise about it. But if you just, all you need is your name and your email address, and you'll be registered for the giveaways. And so we have a winner today. Bethany is going to pop that up on the screen. You are going to get a Flex accessory kit.
With light.
Huh?
Are we doing the one with the light, right?
We can, yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah,
Just in case they don't have a light yet.
sure. We'll do it with the light.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
the fun of us going rogue, and
We do. We just do what we want. So
we do.
for Flex accessory kit with the light, we have a winner for that. And the winner is Tina Moroni. Yay, from Wilmington, Delaware. Tina, we are going to reach out to you to get your mailing address, and we are going to send you a Flex accessory kit with a light. How fun.
Yep. And if you are watching, Tina, you're welcome to send Melody an email to Melody with 2 E's at Caterpillar.com. Include your name, address, and what you won, the Flex accessory kit with light, and she'll get that sent off to you. Otherwise, she'll be reaching out to you directly. But congratulations to Tina on your win.
Tina.
We are most likely, and I'm just going to throw it out there, it's last day of Christmas in July. I have a feeling we'll probably do some giveaways tomorrow.
I have a feeling that we're probably going to go rogue and do some big giveaways tomorrow.
I have a feeling too. So if you haven't registered, go to our website, as I just showed you, to be able to register. I mean, Tina, she put in her name and her email, and she won something, and she didn't even have to be watching live to win.
Right.
And so you can click right here at the top where it says register for the surprise giveaway. This is on our website. We're also sending emails out about this. So again, if you're not a part of our newsletter, this is how you find out about it. And just go over there, put your name and email in there, and we just pick random winners. And by the way, Melody and I don't pick these people, by the way. We don't have access to the people who register. Our website team does, and they just send us one every day. So they're the ones, your fate is in their hands, not ours.
Not ours.
We like
not
to be
ours.
away from it. And you guys are welcome to enter that. Cost you nothing. You get a chance to win something for free. And that's it. So that's all you got to do.
All right. Day 8 of Christmas in July, we're done with. And tomorrow is our last one, right?
Day 9.
Tomorrow's day 9.
31st. I cannot believe it.
Because we kind of skipped over the weekends because we needed a break, but that's okay.
Yeah. We had Melody needed to get better as best she could, and my son turned 19 over the weekend, so we have birthdays to celebrate. And so we did take the weekend off because we like to sleep, and
we like to sleep a little bit, but that's okay. But thank you all so very much for joining us for all of our Christmas in July. Come back tomorrow because we probably will go rogue and
we definitely will.
People whose lives.
Because
I don't know.
Tomorrow's Thursday, and nobody's ever really in the office, and where Melody is on Thursdays, it's usually just her. And I'm always alone here at my house, except for Biscuit, who always sits over here and hangs out with us. And makes fun appearances. Maybe she'll dress up for tomorrow.
That would be cute. Put a Santa hat on her.
She has a Mrs. Claus outfit.
I love that.
She doesn't know it yet, but she's in for a treat tomorrow, and so are you guys.
All right.
She loves it. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Definitely gonna go rogue. I'm feeling it already.
I'm feeling we're gonna go rogue as well. That
just for luck, since we said it, someone's gonna watch this from the office and show up tomorrow and say nope.
Right. Yeah, that'll be the time.
We'll just lock them out. We'll just lock them out.
Usually I'm by myself on Thursdays. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Have a great day.